I'm so tired of being disappointed by men. I'm so tired of getting hurt. I'm so tired of men lying and then calling it honesty. I'm so tired of men pretending like they want to be in a relationship with you and literally pretend and act like they are in a relationship with you just for them to turn around weeks later and say they don't want a relationship with you.
They are furious because we are going our own way.
This drizzle movement is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. We should go to this restaurant, and I know you paying for the lunch. Drizzle. No, I know I'm hanging up in your face. Clicky. Because you gotta be a drizzle fool if you think.
They are upset because men are no longer approaching them.
Why are there so many single women out here that are struggling to find a man?
I don't know if it's just me, but as a successful black woman, I find that a lot of men are intimidated by me.
How to manipulate men.
Why a lot of women are single.
As successful women, it's not uncommon that you'll find yourself alone. Many people are intimidated by your success in friendships and relationships.
Don't date men who don't have their shit together.
I dream of a world where women have the power, where we are the people who make up the majority of office. We make up the majority of political positions, make up the majority of CEOs, make up the majority of people in finance. We're the ones who have all the power in society.
The problem is, these ladies want all the power and privilege, but don't want any of the responsibility. They want men to do everything for them, but even when they do, they still throw that man away for not being good enough.
I broke up with my boyfriend, but he was a good guy, treated me well, but he was not my husband, so we broke up. They had a problem with that because basically what they're saying is good enough should be good enough. But let me tell you one thing, good enough was never good enough for me. I live my life on 10 with everything that I do. I'm not going to look at something that's good and think that it's husband, because here's what it is. Good enough is right here. This is a good boyfriend. This is a husband. My goodness! Okay? And a lot of y'all date men that are in.
They think they deserve a top-tier man, but in reality offer nothing in return and are average themselves. Their sense of entitlement is so great that any man who doesn't meet their unrealistic expectations isn't good enough and isn't a real man.
Women tend to find the average man less desirable, thereby rendering them less desirable to the average man. A friend of mine was in a break room at his job the other day listening to a group of successful women talk about what they look for in a man, and all of them pretty much wanted a man who was doing better than them financially, and ideally a man that was doing better than them in every area of life. It was interesting because when he hears men talk about what they look for in a woman, it has nothing to do with her education, nothing to do with her finances, but everything to do with her character, with her beauty, with her ability and willingness to support him and submit to him. No man wants to be looked down upon, period. You got the degrees, you got the bag, now you're trying to get the man, but you're coming into the relationship feeling as though you are better than him, and so why would you submit? That mindset is going to render you less desirable to any man.
I'm glad she pointed out that men focus on character while women focus on how much money a man has. And like she said, if you have less money, she will see you as less of a man and look down on you. But this comes back to haunt them, as the men they want don't want them back, since no man wants to date a woman with bad character who will make their life worse. As a result of this, these ladies have started shaming men for not approaching and saying we are intimidated by their success and confidence. Let's take a look.
I don't know if it's just me, but as a successful black woman, I find that a lot of men are intimidated by me. And I don't know if it's because I've accomplished so much in such a short amount of time, but a lot of men will not talk to you because of the accomplishments that you have. It's unfortunate that men really be intimidated that you have more emotion than them. People see you thriving, like these men see you thriving, and they think it's a competition. Like, I'm not competing with no man. And it's so crazy because I notice the insecurities in a man when I tell them like what I'm doing, what I've accomplished, and they immediately just back off. But that's a good thing. And I don't really care because I'm going to still do me at the end of the day, but it's crazy.
The real reason men won't approach you isn't because you're intimidating. It's because men do not want to date a woman that acts like a man. Before we continue, brother, I would like to ask you to like the video if you have enjoyed it this far and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos.
Reason part two to why women are single, because they have unrealistic expectation. They don't want the working class man. They want the six-figure man. How you want a six-figure man when you don't make six figures? Or they want a man to provide them with luxury that them they self can't afford. They want man to buy them Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, but then they can't buy it for themselves. They don't even have the money to afford to buy these things, but they expect a man to come and buy it for them. No, my brother kings, don't buy them nothing. Get your passport, go out the country. What make her deserve a Chanel bag? Tell her to go buy it herself. Okay? And a lot of them want good-looking man or a man that's 6 feet and tall, and they look bad. They out of shape. They don't look good. They're unattractive. But they want all this long list for a man to have to come get with them when they can't measure up to those own standards. Fellas, listen to me. If you see these kind of women, run from them. And if you're a working kind of man and a woman is trying to pressure you to do things that you don't, drop her.
Props to her for giving that amazing advice. Never tolerate a woman that is trying to use you for the resources that you have. A lot of them are the same types. To divorce you the second you stop letting them use you. And then they will try to drain you for every penny they can, using the corrupt court system to do so.
But the thing is, asking for 50-50, like if you guys are like, oh, I'd love to go 50-50 with a man, that's fine. But the thing is, y'all are asking for everything provided for. But imagine if a guy said that. A guy, like, and it just speaks to the ego that y'all have, that y'all think you're all worth a guy paying for everything, when you guys make the exact same because that's what you wanted.
How are you claiming to be a man and you're saying soft guy era and you're not ashamed? Listen here, any man that is comfortable with a woman coming out of her pocket for him might as well just put on a dress. What has happened to us men? We used to take pride in taking care of our women. This one's definitely getting me all the hoes. Drizzle.
And really decided amongst themselves to make themselves even more undesirable to women. This is how men are going to act like women. I would rather just hang out with women and the population. For centuries, it has been the case that men are protectors and providers. Let them be in their soft boy era. Let them alone. Try to like throw it back in our faces and be like, see, it's ridiculous. No, it's ridiculous coming from you. Let me be very clear when I say this. This is a movement formed by broke men. Men who have the means to be a provider. They don't act like this. They are more than happy to provide for you in the way that you need as a woman. I am thankful for the men who have started this movement. The only men who want to have a soft girl life are the broke ones. The fact that men are coming on here and talking about how we have to settle, we don't have to do anything. Like, you can make more money or you will end up alone. Period. And if you don't like that, you as a man should be going into government and trying to change the way that the economics currently are in this country. Do something positive.
If 80% of divorces are initiated by women, why would I marry a broke one? If I marry one with money, she's not going to leave me. So to break the code, you have to be in your soft guy era. So if she makes more money, she's not going to leave you. But if she does, she has to pay you. Hold on. Drizzle. Know your worth. You are the prize. Because if she wants to leave, what sense does it make that I need to pay her? You need to pay me for leaving me. Drizzle.
You got it. Nice. Oh my gosh. That was good. That's good tape.
I like this one.
Anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to
The Modern King.
for exclusive content.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there. Farewell, everyone.